Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Killer V. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to everybody. Um, Today we're going to talk about this Milwaukee Bucks and the firing of coach Andre Griffin. I think this is a travesty. I don't think that this should have ever happened. Um, and I got my thoughts on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is I'm gonna break it down with Budenhauser to Andre Griffin to Doc Rivers to Giannis as well as Dame Lillard. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna touch base with a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for tuning in. This is Real Talk Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? And this is some real conversation that we really gotta address about these sports that we're liking and how the NBA just want to do what they want to do, and as well as the owners just pick up and say you get fired, just get up out of here without no explanation. The explanation they was giving that he's not ready to be a head coach. He needs to be assistant longer. Right? Cool. All right. So let's jump right into it. All right. So they saying that Budenhauser got fired. He was hired 2018, right? So in 2018 he was hired. He didn't do too well. But from 2019 to 2023, right? This dude did nothing. He did nothing but win conference championships. He did. I'm not saying conference championship. He did number one conference titles, division titles. I'm sorry. He won division titles. He won division titles from 2019 to 2023 to winning this coach to do it. Yes, yes. He's the only coach that's down 2-0, and he was five since 1949. Since 1949, there was only five teams, I do believe, that was down 2-0 and still won a championship. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now they saying he gets fired, and he need to be fired. Don't ask me why, because he still was winning. They still was up on top of everything. So now he gets fired. Cool, he gets fired. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he gets fired. Maybe that was like they trying to get Dame Lillard, and Lillard was like, "Yo, I don't want him as my coach." So maybe that's why they fired him. I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. They don't want to explain it. That's how it go. Don't you drink your juice. Don't drink gin and juice in your hood, man. Don't be a menace. You know what I'm saying? Right now they being a menace to the society, to the culture of the NBA, as I feel. You know what I'm saying? So Greek the Freak saying, all right, he fired. Yo, let's hire the boy Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Griffin. Well, everybody saying, who the hell's Griffin, right? Who's Griffin? I'll tell you who Griffin is. In 2019, the Toronto Raptors when they won the championship, if I'm not mistaken. That's who Griffin is. Griffin, he also was assistant coach also for like I think what about 12 years? Yeah, yeah, for about 12 years he was assistant coach. So he was Orlando, Chicago Bulls, OKC, as well as the Raptors. And he got a ring. So he has a championship pedigree. He has a championship pedigree. You're not going to say he don't have a championship pedigree, and he does. That's going to be a straight lie. You know what I'm saying? So, um, so when he got him over there, they already had Dame Lillard already in the cup. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, Griffin was hired June 5th, June 5th, 2023. He was hired, and he was fired January 23rd, 2024. They're like, get the hell up out of here, man. Yo, we need a change, man. Even though you 30 and 13 or whatever, 36 and 13, 30 and 13, and we in second place, we don't care. We don't care about that. We don't want to win. We kind of want to tank. That's what they want to say. But no, we don't want to win because y'all winning. Y'all in second place in the conference. Second place in the conference. But guess what? Guess what? Y'all fired the ball. Y'all fired the ball. Why? Why? Y'all give no explanation. Oh, he needed to be assistant more. He was assistant for like almost 12 years. What are you talking about? He was assistant more for 12 years. He was assistant with Toronto Raptors when they won the chip. What are you talking about? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm very, very, very confused. I'm very confused. So only thing I can think of is this. You know, Giannis wanting Dame Lillard was there. You know, um, being though he was there, he coached them for 118 days. 118 days he coached them, and he was only there for 233 days. That's like working a post office job or something. You got to be here for 90 days. If you miss a couple of days, you out of here. That was his probation period. Or at least let me know. And to me, I think he passed the probation period. Second in the Eastern Conference, 30 and 13. I think if you match that up with anybody, Doc Rivers when they first started coaching and what their record was, I think he'd be in the top five easy. His win percentages is outstanding, 30 and 13. So that leads me to believe that Damian Lillard wanted him out of there. Now I'm speculating. I'm speculating. Dame was like, yo, I can't get my shit off. You know what I'm saying? I can't, get loose like with the way you coaching. I can't get loose. I can't get my status where I usually be at. For instance, when he was with the Trailblazers, right? He averaged 32 points. Let's say 32, 33 points. He averaged 7.3 rebounds and about 4 or 5 assists. I'm sorry. Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. Dame Lillard averaged 32 points, 33 points. He had 7.3 assists, 7 4, let's say 8 assists, right? And he had 4 or 5 rebounds. Yeah, that's a lot better, right? Compared to what he has right now, he has 25, he averaged 25 points right now and let's say 7 assists, and let's say four, let's say five, 5 rebounds, 4.5 rebounds. Let's say five. So the rebounds are pretty much the same, but he dropped off in assists and he dropped off in points. So that's led me to believe that he's telling Griffin, I can't get my style off, but we winning. And it goes back to um what Mark Jackson said on "It Is What It Is." Shout out to "It Is What It Is." Shout out to Mark Jackson. Do you want to win your way? Do you care about winning, or do you want to try to win your way? Because you did it your way in Portland, and you see where that got you. That's just a food for thought. That's just a food for thought. That's just a food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Now, now we can come with Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers. Come here, man. Come here. Let me your ear. NBA. Everybody come in like a huddle, like a football huddle. Put my hoodie on for this one. Put my hoodie on for this one. Doc Rivers. He won an NBA championship with a loaded Boston Celtics, right? He coached Boston Celtics from 2004 to 2013, right? What's that? 9 years, 9 seasons. Coached 9 seasons with him. 9 seasons. Went to two NBA championships and won one. But let's recap to see who's on that team. You got Kevin. I'm about to say Kevin Garnett. You got Kevin Garnett. I'm about to say Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett. He had Paul Pierce, the Truth. The water shot, Splash. I call him Splash. He ain't had no brother, so he couldn't be Splash brother at the time. But you had Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, and you had Rondo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. He had defense, and Antoine Walker is nothing to sleep on. He's one of the best out there. Yes, he was. You know what I'm saying? So then, then after that transition in 2013, he gets up out of there. He gets hired over at the Clippers, right? So he over at the Clippers, what? Let me say about 7 seasons. 7 seasons. But guess what? Never went to not even one conference championship. Not even one conference championship. But we call him a great coach, right? We call him one of the best coaches. Right? Yeah, right. I don't think so. I think he's a good coach. I think he's a coach where um it can get you into the playoffs. and make a good run, but I don't think he can get you over that hump to get into the championship unless you have an outstanding team. Like in every position, at least in the top three, four positions, you gotta have a top 10 player, top 10, top 15 player. All right, so now let's just go over to his playoff. And when I say his playoff, let's go into his playoff ranking. Doc Rivers blown three 3-1 leads. He blew four 3-2 leads, and he blew one 2-0 lead. Right, and this is all in the playoffs. Right, and this is the kicker. He lost seven. he lost 7 games at home. Right, and 4 of those games they was up 3-1. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say that again. He lost 7 games, sevens. Not 7 games. He lost 7 games at home, right? And out of 4 of those games, he's up 3-1. He's up 3-1 out of 4 of those games, and he still lost. But you want to tell me that he's one of the great one of the greatest coaches of all time. He's a Hall of Fame coach. I don't think so. I don't think so. And if you think so, you let me know how. How is he a Hall of Fame coach if he went to the conference? He went to the title twice, and that's with Boston with the team that they have. Anybody know about basketball? Know about Boston team? They was loaded. He only got there twice. Then after that, his run was over. He kept losing game sevens. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all that I'm trying to say. That's it. I think he's a above average coach. I don't think he's a average coach. I think he's above average coach. No disrespect to you, Doc. It's all facts, Doc. I'm not making anything up. I'm not drawing straws out the air. I'm just dealing with strictly facts. This is stuff you can look up. I'm just telling you, just a little knowledge. I'm just giving you the real. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, man. So now, fast forward, he's the Milwaukee Bucks coach, right? Now, before he was hired, they fired Griffin, right? They had an intern coach. They won that game. Now Doc Rivers come on board and they lose 2 or 3 straight. Come on, are you serious? Are you serious? You can't be serious. And then after that, he actually wins a game. So you 1-4 with that with Dame Lillard and Giannis. There's no way you should be 1-4 with that team. Just you should at least be 3-2. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even take 2-3 because you're trying to gel. So Tyronn Lue said he needed 10 games. After 10 games, they started soaring. How many games do you need, Doc? How many games do you need? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How many games do you need to get your team where you need them to be? That's all I'm asking. 'Cause I could throw my hat down like T Rex. See that? See that ball? See that? Yeah. But other than that, man, um, Doc Rivers get invited to the All Star game, to coach the All Star game, and I really, 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 really disagree with that. There's a lot of good coaches out there that could have been elected. For instance, what about the coach from Sacramento? They're winning. We always go with Denver coach. They're winning. We can always go with Boston coach Mazzulla. They're winning. I'm not Denver because that's in a different division. I apologize. I apologize. But we can go with Boston coach. They're winning. So we can go with we can even go with the Sixers coach Nurse, and they're winning. So I just disagree. Hit that like and subscribe button. Tell me what you think. Um, I like to hear your perspective on it. If you want me to go live with this topic, we can. Um, if you have a different opinion or anything like that. But tune in for later on tonight. I'm gonna break down a battle because I know y'all, I know my fans and the people that's tuning in. I know you guys don't know about battle rap, or don't really know about battle rap, but I'm going to start to introduce y'all to a ranking system. Shout out to the rankings system, and shout out to Sharp King, shout out to CL Smooth and the whole gang. Um, but yeah, we're going to break down some battles tonight. We're going to actually try to do T Rex and chess or Surf and Geechee Gotti? Put in the comments which ones y'all want me to break down, or want we just gonna watch it together and rank them. How about that? And then we can recap it that way. All right. So other than that, shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said was facts. I stand on what I said. Doc Rivers is above average coach. I don't think he's a Hall of Fame coach. If you tell me where Hall of Fame coaches have that type of playoff record and only one championship with a loaded team, and don't forget, P.S. Washington had a loaded team too, the Clippers. So there you have it. I'm out of here. Let's talk about it. We got here. Peace.